Howdy ho! Hey everybody, it's the Daily Moogle, and welcome back to Eternal Eden. Ooh, I hope you brought your jacket because, yeah, we're in a very cold area. That was pretty lame, but anyway, moving on. So, limestone. I don't know, what else can we find around here? Ether? That's helpful. And yeah, there is an enemy floating around in the middle of the screen here. You gotta look pretty closely to see him through all the snow. But, lo and behold, there he is. Let's go ahead and take him out. We've seen these enemies before, but I guess I'll just show them off real quick, because why not? Actually, let's have Gene cast fire, because we learned that well, it's a pretty efficient use of magic points. For only 5 MP, it does quite a bit of damage against these guys. Ah, crap, that's right. I gotta change Downey's weapon. Yeah, he still has the Blizzard Pull, which, we're gonna want to swap that out for something that doesn't have ice attached to it. That'll probably work a little better. What do you think? Another ether. There's an enemy right there. Let's go ahead and take him out. Ah, the new enemies here. White wyverns. They actually look pretty cool. Now, I know that the RTP runtime package that you download with RPG Maker comes with a lot of graphics and, you know, things for enemies like that. But I'm pretty sure that's not one of them. And for sure, the Sasquatch wasn't one of them. And basically, there's been a lot of unique enemy, I don't know what to call them, illustrations, enemy graphics, something like that, that I don't remember being in the default runtime package. So it's just kind of nice to see like some original stuff in here. You know, that's one of the complaints I always, you know, hear about games made with RPG Maker is just that they're all kind of the same, because they all use like basically the same resources. You know, the same tiles, same enemy, you know, sprites and like character sprites and everything. I think we've seen these guys already, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it because I'm talking. So, I mean, if you're going to use RPG Maker to make a game, that's definitely something you got to consider is, you know, don't just use only the stuff that you get with it. You know, you need to make sure you're adding all your own custom graphics and things like that. And I'm not really that artsy. Like, I used to draw a lot when I was younger. And in, you know, in like high school and stuff. But in general, I'm not really that artsy. Like, I can really only draw specific things. And in that chest, we get a polar shield. Excuse me. I think we're just going to throw that on Downey. It's a couple more defense over the adamant shield, so why not? That's the only thing that we can do in this area, though. So, I didn't really point it out, but we ventured to the right from the entrance of the place. And now we're just going to head back and go to the left instead. And just sort of make our way around that way. But, yeah, I sort of drew a lot of Dragon Ball Z. And, depending on what it was, I could look at a picture of it and, like, freehand it. I did that for a lot of different things, and some of them turned out pretty good. Some of them were just okay. But there's an enemy right there. At some point, I'm going to need to stop talking and start explaining the game a little bit more. Jeez. Try to stay focused here. But, so yeah, you could see... Well, I'll hold off for a second. Yeah, you could see that we are slip sliding over these ice tiles here. So, as soon as you step on it, you just have to, you know, the game forces you to slip and continue in that same direction. So, basically, there's nothing that we can do in this screen right now. We're just going to continue on our way to the left and try to remember to look for items here. I mean, not only does the snow make seeing the enemies a pain in the ass, but it kind of makes finding everything. It just makes everything tougher, really. So, let's see. There's probably an enemy hiding here. Maybe there's not. I don't actually see any. But that's what I mean. Like, you're always second-guessing yourself. Like, make sure you get the brave stone in that pot. You're always second-guessing yourself. Like, am I not just seeing anything? Or, you know, like, is it me? Or is there really nothing there? So, anyway. To get this treasure chest, it's a little bit of a puzzle, but it's pretty easy. You just got to push the snowball over. Come up here, push this one to the right. And then when you slide, it'll stop you there so that you can actually get up here. And we get polar armor. So let's throw that on maybe Noah, I suppose. If it's better than the turtle armor. I guess it is by a little bit, so sure, why not? I figured at some point the turtle armor would become obsolete. I mean, Noah's had that equipped forever, seems like. Ever since our first or maybe second visit to Turtle Island. So he's had it for a while. There's a pot up here you can break, but there's nothing in it, so all you get out of that is the enjoyment of destroying something. Let's see, there's an enemy over here. Alright, we've seen this before, so I'll edit this out. And we're back. After that battle, Gene hit level 50. So, man, it's kind of weird to think that everybody's already... Well, except for Fierro, he's just lagging behind everybody. But that's just because he started at a lot lower level when he joined our party, but it's kind of weird to think that everybody's hitting around level 50 already. Like, does that mean we're roughly halfway done with the game at this point? I wonder. We have been through a lot of dungeons, but maybe we're at the halfway point, I'm not sure. Ouch! My feet are horribly frozen. Why don't you just ask Fierro to warm you? Do you always need to be so shy and subtle? Subtle? I pronounced the B. You're not supposed to. The pleasure will be mine, sweetheart. Thanks, but I think I'll pass. I can't wait for Fierro to realize that I'm not what he thinks I am. Yeah, but I wouldn't hold your breath. I mean, he's been, you know, confused about it this whole time. Like, I don't know what it's going to take for him to finally get it. This whiteness, it gives me a feeling of loneliness and emptiness for some reason. It's as if the wind is the sound of a slumbering world. Whatever, Gene. I guess the sound of the wind blowing can be comforting to some people. Like, I know a lot of people like listening to the rain fall. That'll help people sleep. Yeah, I definitely enjoy the sound of rain falling. Definitely very relaxing. So here we have another puzzle with a snowball and the ice and all that jazz. So the way that we want to solve this is slide above the snowball here, and we just want to push it all the way down so that we can get these pots first and collect some money. And I guess that's it. So now to get the treasure chest, what we want to do is a few things. We need to come back around to the bottom, basically push it right back up to where it was in the middle there. Whoops. And then we need to push it over to the left all the way so that you can actually get out. And then I guess we'll fight an enemy while we're at it, because why not? You know what? I don't feel like dealing with you guys. Shockwave. Shockwave is pretty much an instant win. Except for that one guy that defended and just hanging on till the last second there. Jeez. You're not going to win, man. Just die. So, let's see. I'm just checking for items while we're over here. Apparently there's nothing. Great. So So what we want to do, though, is be able to actually push this back the other way to the right. So we're going to push the snowball up and over. Uh-oh, why won't you move? You're supposed to move to the right now. What the heck? Is this like a bug or something? Because that's where the enemy was? Huh. It should move to the right. Because there's nothing here. I think that might actually be a bug, because this is the space where I fought the enemy, I'm pretty sure. And it's like it thinks the enemy is still floating around there, and I can't push the snowball through the enemy or something like that. I guess I'll just start over. Oh. Well, the reset spell doesn't work. I guess I have to manually leave the area. And hopefully that'll reset the snowball. Yeah, okay. Of course, hopefully the bug still isn't there. Because I can step on that space, but I guess the snowball can't. Yeah, see, okay, now it works. Alright. Yeah, maybe it's not a bug. That's just kind of what it seemed like. But anyway, you push the snowball all the way over here. And this is how we can get the chest, which has a new weapon for Downey, which is a little bit better than the Astro Lance. By 4, to be specific. And now at this point we're done, and we can just continue up on our way up here. Let's look for items. There's actually a little fire. Look at that. Who built that fire, I wonder? Meh. Where'd the enemy go? There was... Oh, well, there it is. I found it by accident. Alrighty, all done there. Now, yeah, actually on this screen, we need to go to the right next, but there's actually a hidden passage down here in the lower left corner that we can't do anything here right now, but this area will become important later on. Just figured since we're here, I would point it out. But for now, we just need to go to the right and look for some more items and such. Mid-tonic, life potion, and that's probably it, right? Sure, why not? Okay, moving on. Oh, it's not snowing here. Well, very lightly, I guess. What the heck is that fat thing? Hey, man. Huh? Me, I'm no fat. Me just has lots of muscles. I'm not fat. I'm big boned. Forgive my friends. They're not always well-mannered. What is your name, sir? Me no, sir. Me am madam. Oh, I can totally tell. Sorry. My mistake. Me called Yanoka. Whatever. Yanoka, we need to cross this forest. What would be the best way to get through? The gate at the north not let you pass. You need Yanoka's shiny treasure to open gate. So we just have to ask politely, or can you give it to us? No, Yanoka keeps shiny treasure. Sometimes this world is just too unkind. We're on, excuse me, we're on an important mission. We really need to cross this forest. If our way is blocked, we need your key. Whoa, don't think too hard there. Yanoka loves fishes very much. Some hunters hide them in small chests to conserve them in the woods. Bring 5 of them and we'll give you the shiny... Okay, so we gotta go collect fish, huh? Lazy weirdo. Alright, well I guess we're hunting for 5 fish. Before we can really proceed. Whee! Okay, that was fun. I'm gonna break your pots if you don't mind. Ooh, Bravestone. Do we have 10 yet? No, we only have 7. Darn. Alright. Well, there's... Oops, I didn't mean to do that again. There's a new skill in there, but we can't get that just yet. So, for now, we just need to continue to the right. And, yeah, here's a couple, there's a couple of these puzzles in a row. But they're actually pretty straightforward. All you have to do is match the colored cubes together in a certain number of moves. And when it says match them together, it just means that you have to, like, get them adjacent to each other to where they're touching. So, just like that, and the door opens. And another puzzle with the same thing. I don't think there's any items in here, but I may as well check. Yeah, whatever. So the way to do this puzzle is you just push this middle one out of the way. Then you can push the two blues together. And then, you know, it's just kind of a lot of back and... Oops! Damn gamepad. Yeah, the directional arrows on my gamepad, I swear, are all one... They must not be individual buttons. I think they're all one thing, because I keep... Sometimes I don't rock my thumb exactly the right way. And that's why, you like, occasionally you'll see me just randomly go in different directions. And just so you know, that's why. I mean, I like my gamepad. It works perfectly fine, but... Sometimes you just gotta be a little careful about which arrow you're actually pushing. So... Yep, there's an enemy on the screen. We'll go and take them out before we go to the right. We're going to head to the right first. And I'll see you in a second. Alright, took care of them. Yes, I did. So I actually lied. We're going to go to the left first. Just because, well, this is going to loop back around to where we were. And it'll just take a lot less time if I do this part first. And then I'll probably end the video right after this. Just trying to plan out my time, you know. 5 of these guys, Jesus. I will see you in a second. Alright, yeah, unfortunately Downey didn't survive that battle, but what I ended up doing was using an Ether on Gene. And just use Fire Omni, and it pretty much took all of them out. Except for one. Because it just randomly didn't do quite enough damage on that last one. And, oh, there's an enemy I didn't see. Whatever, I'll just show this one, because, you know, why not? Whatever, hopefully we can take these guys out really quick. It'd be nice if you could not kill another party member, please. Aw, you son of a bitch. Well, you know what? I'm gonna use a tent in a second anyway, so I'm not really that worried about it. So, but yeah, if we head down from here, oh, there's a little bit more to it. Okay, well, what I was hoping to be able to do was, well, alright, whatever. Getting off track here. So, down here in the lower right corner, there's a little chest that's kind of hidden. That's where we get our first fish for the fat Sasquatch. And from here, if we go down, this is what I was trying to get back to. So, I guess we may as well give you one fish. Yeah, I need 4 more. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. We'll continue this dungeon in the next video, find the rest of the fish, and get the hell out of here. So, this is the Daily Moogle. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.